Sounds of Decay 1 is the new album from Moss Upon the Skull, Quest for the Secret Fire. The Italian label Voidhanger has proven itself a daring connoisseur in the realm of avant-garde metal releases. Their edgy taste and bold packaging ideas have brought us fascinating studies from Howls of Ebb, Mare Cognitum, and of course, Isoctrillium. Their latest offering comes by way of the Belgian four-piece band Moss Upon the Skull, and Quest for the Secret Fire is their second full-length since forming back in 2010. What the band offers is a different kind of tech death, tight and efficient in terms of rapid-fire changes, morphing and pulsing through trapdoors of ringing guitar melodies juxtaposed against the bestial growls of vocalist Joe Willems. This is a band with no interest in bandwagon jumping.
The album consists of 8 songs, most around 5 minutes in length, but these 4 cycle through so many riff shifts and tempo alterations, they seem longer than they actually are. The album made me feel like there's a new player with a fresh take on technical death metal, and subsequently, this disc inspired me to spin classic like Gorguts Obscura and The Chasms from the Lost Years. Sort of the same way the Siverus record had me seeking out sludgy death metal with illegible logos.
I want the shirt.
Let's play a clip. This is Dwelling on the Charnel Grounds.
Okay, the song you just heard, Dwelling on the Charnel Grounds, hits us with everything but the kitchen sink at once, with wild blast heavy drum attack, skulking dissonant guitar riffing, and lickety-split harmonized leads. The track slows to a doomy pace around the midpoint, an opportunity to show off drummer Jens Phillips' jazz-like acumen, as well as the golden bass tone of Bart van Rompuy, before sliding into a skronky Voivod-esque pattern to set up a gorgeous guitar solo from Jeff Van de Wey. Lyrically, they seem to mine the Lovecraftian style of a band like Sulphur Aeon, offering phrases like reject telluric temptations and summon the djinn, along with titles like writhing through the nebulae of microcosmic disharmony. Can't wait for Casey Kasem to spin that one.
Path Toward launches itself on a ludicrously heavy chug that somehow highlights the drummer's deft rolls and well-placed blasts. Around the minute 30, the guitar introduces an uber-deformed, Demolic-adjacent riff, variations upon which tacky twist through the duration of the song, bassline nimble and warm. The syncopation of vocalist Williams and drummer Jens Phillips is dizzying, even in shorter tracks like Woe to the Goldmakers. Paths Towards Chrysiopia, Part 2. A track that also evidences this band isn't afraid to just saw on massive chugging segment when it feels right. In this case, about the midpoint, we get some neck-snapping headbangers delight, Phillips performing assorted calculus equations behind it. This is a clip from Paths Toward.
According to their Bandcamp page, the band shows more streamlined and captivating song structures with melodic references to U.S. power metal and influences from Eastern rhythms referring to Arabic origins of alchemy, while still reserving enough space for progressive side notes to speak to the listener's imagination and respect the adventurous nature of what extreme metal should be, according to them. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'm not one to argue, and the notation about U.S. power metal is interesting, considering I actually did hear some speed metal adjacent passages at various points on the album. It's only available as a digipack right now, but that badass cover is sealing the deal. You could do a lot worse than snagging this one before it inevitably sells out.
This is the Snaggletooth Extreme Metal Podcast.